All right, hi, my name is Greg Shea. We built this home here with Linwood. We moved in February, so about 6 months ago. We had built before. We purchased a home on this property and it was at the end of its life, so we needed to choose to either do a renovation or a replacement. We landed on it's time to start over and have a replacement home. It's really, I find buildings are dictated by the land they're on. I think a custom design sort of made the most sense for this property and this setting. Every jurisdiction will have its own set of requirements and what's allowed. I think that really shapes a lot of the building design, and how you'll create a space that's going to meet your needs, I think now and into the future. So it's just planning for the longer term and really understanding what is possible within that set of requirements. Any construction project, they're challenging. Construction is not an easy thing to do, and I think success is defined by the people you have around you to support that process. We worked with Linwood, and it was a positive experience. Through the design process and also through getting high quality materials. The wood that comes here is very high quality. It resulted in a good product. Well, every jurisdiction has an opportunity to adopt something called the STEP code, a BC Energy STEP code. It's above and beyond the BC building code. So we're in the City of North Vancouver. They've adopted Step 3 for the primary home. There's a coach house back there, which is Step 1. So Step 3 brings in a new series of things that homeowners would need to consider. What it's really about is the tightness, air tightness, and energy efficiency. The walls that are in this building are all 2x8, which is not a standard thickness of a wall. The windows are all triple pane, and from the design it goes over to the builder, and he has to build a really tight building. There's tightness tests that happen before drywall and again after drywall, and you have to achieve them. Pleased that the building was able to achieve those requirements, and again similarly with the coach house. I think it's the way of the future. The city has a set of guidelines. They allow coach houses on standard size lots, and so we decided that would be a good thing for our family and for the long term. Quite a comprehensive design set of requirements. It's an extensive process. Within the City of North Vancouver, they treat you as a developer, so there's actually a development permit for the coach house and a building permit for the coach house, and the primary home also has its own building permit. So the permitting process is robust. I would say that Linwood, this would have been the first coach house that they would have done in the city. I think the design team there worked closely with us, were patient, understood, and Linwood was very flexible and worked with us through what was of interest to us. Accessible design is important, and sort of being able to age in space. So the secondary suite in the primary home, there's a wheelchair ramp, an accessibility ramp, a CSA certified shower with all the handrails and everything that you expect. Similar story with the Laneway home. The city called it visitability. Visitability. It's an interesting word. People are people. Everybody, we break bones, we sprain, we get older. So buildings that are flexing with you through your life cycle are important. When you build, it's your opportunity to actually do some of those things that are just a lot easier to do. So there's a number of features. So air conditioning and the heating systems have smart thermostats. A number of the lights have smart thermostats. The security system, the doors. There's an auto shut-off feature for the whole water system. Linwood had to earn our business. We wanted to try something different. The concept of having prefabricated was interesting to us. We wanted to see was there opportunities to reduce waste and make the build more efficient. We did look at multiple companies and had bids from multiple companies. And Linwood, came with the most, I would say, the highest value package. For any successful build, it's about the people. And so as a relationship, you feel comfortable working with those people, and very much felt that way with Linwood. Every person we dealt with was very professional. Our direct advisor, Sam Clark, was excellent and was excellent all the way through the whole process. I would certainly give Linwood an opportunity for the business again if there was a chance that was presented. The fact that the design is part of the package is a very significant part of the value add. You'd have to engage an architect, or you would primarily, or a designer. And then that designer would then have to work with the builder, and then you're having to procure the whole package. So it's between the procurement of the package and the design, and having those brought together is an efficiency. It's not easy to deliver that value add because these construction projects are complex. Things will pop up in the construction phase, so we've always been dealt with fairly by Linwood. And I think that's a differentiator. I would say it's the design that is what we enjoy the most.